Are you ready to explore 5 mysteries of Tutankhamun that will make you shiver in amazement? From the treasure of pure gold sparkling in the darkness, to the curse whispering deadly breaths, from the boy king rising from the dust, to a legacy that shakes the world, is your heart beating fast yet? Join the hidden truth as we step into the mysterious tomb.
Right now.
Before diving deep, remember, this story is based on real history, interwoven with personal reflections and hypotheses for education and entertainment. Information comes from reputable sources like the Egyptian Museum in Cairo, BBC, and 2025 archaeological research. This is not academic material. Please verify to avoid misinformation, in accordance with YouTube's 2025 policies. Now, relax and immerse yourself in the story. As the host of The Hidden Truth, living amidst the Arizona landscape, I often visit the Arizona Sonora Desert Museum, where replicas of Egyptian tombs spark my passion for the past. Tonight, from a cozy room with a hot cup of tea, we explore the curse of Tutankhamun's tomb, mysteries of Egypt, a story like a campfire, where gleaming gold meets haunting shadows, history intertwined with enigmas. Where are you listening from? A bustling apartment in New York? A peaceful cafe in Tokyo? A quiet cabin in Alberta? Comment to connect us under the starry sky. This journey brings you the true history of Tutankhamun, from boy king to shocking treasure, the truth about the curse, myth, or unsettling reality, reflections on life, death, and legacy to help you look within. Life is a dance between light and darkness, a thirst for lasting meaning. The curse, though unproven, burns like the flame of the god Aten, igniting humanity's curiosity. Before we begin, a note: this story draws from history, woven with reflections for education and entertainment, sourced from the Egyptian Museum in Cairo, BBC, 2025 research. It's not academic. Verify to avoid misinformation, per YouTube's 2025 policies. Let's travel back to 1922, the Valley of the Kings, where Howard Carter, a self-taught artist and English archaeologist, led a diverse team under the blazing sun. Luxor was a vibrant scene, markets filled with the scent of incense, spices, papyrus, the Karnak temple glowing, priests chanting hymns to Amun-Ra for protection, locals whispering of cursed treasures, children playing by the Nile, sharing tales of the god Osiris. Ancient Egypt was a Nile-based society, where the pharaoh was a living god. Tombs like KV-62 gateways to the afterlife, with rituals for the soul's eternity. Carter, funded by English nobleman Lord Carnarvon, who fell in love with Egypt through Herodotus's books and Cairo trips, dug for 6 seasons, battling financial pressures, eerie rumors, and 50-degree heat. His team was diverse. Egyptian workers like Hussein Abdel Rasool, from a lineage of tomb guardians, English scholars like Arthur Mace and Alfred Lucas, guides who knew every desert crevice. They ate bread and beans, slept in tents, lived amid dust and hope. The Arizona sand under my hands seems to echo that journey. Discovering the tomb wasn't just about gold, it was a mirror to our souls. Why do we seek? Why do we fear? The hot sand burns my feet, pulling me back to Luxor. What secrets hide in the sealed tomb? My heart races like Carter's before the stone door. Imagine standing beside me, sand in the Valley of the Kings crunching under your shoes, the 1922 Luxor sun scorching your skin. I see Howard Carter, sweat beading, shovel in hand, eyes red from dust. 6 seasons of digging, he was nearly ready to give up. Diaries at the Griffith Museum, Oxford, tell of nights filled with despair when Carnarvon, the English noble with Egyptian dreams, threatened to cut funding. Luxor was like a parallel world, markets bustling with papyrus sellers, horses pulling carts past Karnak temple, where priests chanted hymns to Amun-Ra. Locals whispered of curses protecting the pharaoh's tomb. Children played by the river, sharing stories of Osiris. Carter's team was a vivid mix. Hussein Abdel Rasool, an Egyptian worker from a tomb-guarding family, Arthur Mace, an English scholar studying artifacts, Alfred Lucas, a chemistry expert. Guides knowing every rock crevice. They faced 50-degree heat, blinding sand, and eerie rumors from Luxor locals. Before Carter, in 1907-1908, American archaeologist Theodore Davis found KV-54, funeral flowers, embalming items for Tut, but thought it was mere remnants and gave up. Carter, with sharp intuition, believed the real tomb was still hidden. Then the moment came, November 4th, 1922. Young Hussein stumbled on a stone step. Brushing away sand, the royal seal of Tutankhamun appeared, a king gone for over 300 years. With a trembling torch, Carter drilled a hole in the door. "I see wonderful things," he exclaimed, his voice breaking with emotion. On November 26, the door opened, light piercing the millennial darkness. I can feel the dusty sand in my throat like Carter that day. The Egyptian Museum records tomb KV-62 held 5,398 artifacts. Pure gold, lapis lazuli, war chariots, Anubis statues, a 10.8-kilo gold mask with quartz and obsidian eyes, a symbol of the pharaoh's immortality. Not just a king, but a god connecting earth to heaven. The antechamber was piled with everyday items, sandals, wine jars, chairs, as if Tut's life froze in time. The burial chamber held a red granite sarcophagus, 3 gold layers embracing the mummy. The treasury was full of boats, statues, weapons for the afterlife. The annex contained canopic jars holding organs, engraved with 4 protective goddesses. Walls showed the opening of the mouth ritual, priests using a golden axe to awaken the mummy's senses for the soul's journey to Duat. Each artifact, from bronze mirrors to harps, was a piece of Nile culture. The pharaoh ruled as a living god, the tomb a bridge to the next life. Tutankhamun took the throne in 1332 BC at age 9, during Dynasty 18, the golden age of the New Kingdom. Egypt conquered Nubia, traded with Phoenicia. The Nile fed fields. Thebes markets brimmed with goods from Punt, aromatic resins, gold, ostrich feathers. People gathered at temples, singing hymns, offering to Amun-Ra, but Tut's father, Akhenaten, caused unrest by worshipping only Aten, closing Amun-Ra temples, building Amarna, a city of light with open palaces and bold art. Like the Nefertiti bust in Berlin, a symbol of female power. Priests lost influence, the economy weakened. People whispered of divine concern. Nefertiti, Tut's mother, co-ruled, leading the Alpet festival at Karnak, where golden boats paraded, crowds cheering. I see the sand trembling, like Tut's heartbeat amid unrest. Dynasty 18 was famed for Hatshepsut, the powerful queen who built Deir el-Bahri, and Thutmose III conquering Syria. Tut, guided by Vizier I and General Horemheb, restored Amun-Ra, repaired Karnak and Luxor, erected the restoration stele, bringing stability. He married Ankhesenamun, his half-sister, in a grand Thebes ceremony with harps, lotus dances, thousands cheering. Nile culture honored women. Nefertiti led ceremonies. Ankhesenamun advised politics. Tut loved ostrich hunting, despite a foot condition. Sandals and canes in the tomb tell that story. He led small campaigns against Nubia, strengthening borders, though his health was delicate. Amarna faded, but Tut brought balance. The sand under my hands speaks of that resilience, like the Nile, flowing through dry land, nurturing wonders. Life is the same. Each layer of sand is a challenge, but dig deep and you find gold. Not material, but purpose. The curse, though unproven, shines like the flame of a 10, sparking curiosity. What secrets hide in the sealed tomb? My heart races like Carter's before the stone door. I sit on a rock, sand in the valley of the kings hot like burning hands, wind carrying whispers from the past. News of the tomb spread fast, from smoky London pubs to lantern-lit Tokyo streets, from Cairo markets scented with incense to Sydney harbors with crashing waves. But a shadow fell. On April 5, 1923, Lord Carnarvon passed away in Cairo, an infection from a mosquito bite. The New York Times headlined, "Pharaoh's Curse Strikes." Then, a series of unfortunate events. George J. Gould fell ill with fever in 1923 in France. Aubrey Herbert suffered illness that year. Arthur Mace faced exhaustion in 1924. Richard Bethel had heart trouble in 1929. Hugh Evelyn White passed in 1924, leaving a note, "I succumbed to the curse." Alfred Lucas, the chemist, passed in 1945 after a long illness. Within 12 years, 8 of 58 involved passed, but Carter lived to 64 in 1939. It gives me chills, like the curse whispering through time. Ancient Egyptians believed the pharaoh's spirit guarded the tomb, engraving warnings from Ramses II's time about disturbing the Ka, the immortal soul. Nile society saw death as a door to Duat, guarded by jackal-headed Anubis and Set. KV-62 had no specific curse inscription, but in the 1920s, post-World War I, the world was uneasy. Europe in ruins, economic struggles, people craving mysteries to escape hardship. Media, The Times London, Asahi Shimbun Tokyo, San Francisco Chronicle, fanned the curse's flames, like Luxor locals whispering of divine concern. The sand trembles under my hands, reminding me of that invisible fear. Science offers another view. Harvard in 2002 pointed to aspergillosis fungus in tombs causing respiratory issues. Manchester in 2010 found malaria mosquitoes in Luxor. The British Medical Journal in 2003 showed normal lifespans. In 2024, a theory suggested uranium radiation in tomb rocks, though evidence is thin. Zahi Hawass in 2023 emphasized bacteria from mummies, not the supernatural. Yale in 2025 proposed natural toxins and Osiris artifacts from ritual resins. It's not magic, just how ancients explained the unknown. Like we ponder AI's future on X, TikTok, Instagram today. The fear of the curse teaches me. It's a tomb we build in our minds. Living is facing shadows, loss, failure, the unknown, to find light and meaning. Like Carter entering the tomb, we must break fear's walls to live fully, knowing life is fragile like sand. But fear also sparks curiosity, like 1920s media spreading enigmas, or us sharing YouTube videos, finding meaning in chaos. The curse reminds us, every moment is a chance to live consciously, leaving a legacy beyond shadows. What fear holds you back? What's it keeping you from exploring? Comment your thoughts and like to support the hidden truth. If the curse is just an illusion, why does this story captivate us? I stand, brushing off sand. The Egyptian sun warms me. Perhaps ancient Egyptian society holds the answer. I walk through the Valley of the Kings, stone silent like holding secrets. Imagine Tutankhamun, just 9 years old, ascending the throne in 1332 BC, amid the brilliant but turbulent Dynasty 18. Egypt was a mighty empire, warships patrolling the Nile, trading with Phoenicia, the Nile nourishing fields, Thebes markets brimming with goods from Punt, aromatic resins, gold, ostrich feathers. People gathered at temples singing hymns, offering to Amun-Ra. But Tut's father, Akhenaten, stirred unrest by worshipping only Aten, closing Amun-Ra temples, building Amarna, a city of light with open palaces, bold art like the Nefertiti bust in Berlin, a symbol of female power. Priests lost influence, the economy weakened, people whispered of divine concern. Nefertiti, Tut's mother, co-ruled, leading the Opet festival at Karnak where golden boats paraded, crowds cheering. Guided by Vizier Ai, a seasoned politician, and General Horemheb, a skilled warrior, Tut restored Amun-Ra, repaired Karnak and Luxor, erected the restoration stele, bringing stability. He married Ankhesenamun, his half-sister, in a grand Thebes ceremony with harps, lotus dances, thousands cheering. Nile culture honored women. Nefertiti led ceremonies, Ankhesenamun advised politics. Tut loved ostrich hunting, despite a foot condition. Sandals and canes in the tomb tell that story. He led small campaigns against Nubia, strengthening borders, though his health was delicate. Amarna faded, but Tut brought balance. The sand under my hands speaks of that resilience, like the Nile, flowing through dry land, nurturing wonders. Life is the same. Each layer of sand is a challenge, but dig deep and you find gold. Not material, but purpose. The curse, though unproven, shines like the flame of Aten, sparking curiosity. What secrets hide in the sealed tomb? My heart races like Carter's before the stone door. I sit on Arizona sand, moonlight illuminating a replica gold mask, as if Tutankhamun speaks from the stars. In Egyptian culture, the falcon-headed god Horus linked the pharaoh to Sirius, the brightest star. The annual Opet festival at Karnak brought Horus to life. Golden boats paraded, people sang hymns, priests read star omens. Ancient Egyptian astronomy was advanced. They calculated a 365-day calendar, predicted Nile floods from Sirius. Erich von Däniken in 1968 imagined Horus as a cosmic link, pure imagination, not fact. Cairo University confirms Horus as Nile mythology, tied to cosmic beliefs. But the idea excites me, like Arizona sand stirring under my hands. Egyptians saw the universe as goddess Nut swallowing god Ra each night. Tut, living image of Aten, linked Aten to Horus. Akhenaten broke tradition. Tut restored balance. Exhibitions London 1972, Tokyo 1975, Paris 1977, Cairo 2022, Dubai 2025, Glasgow 2025. Ignite global curiosity like Horus soaring through time. I think about curiosity. It's the spark driving us to question origins like Egyptians gazing at stars. Legacy isn't gold, but questions we leave, like Tut's small tomb inspiring the world. Compared to the digital age, AI like Grok answers questions like priests reading Horus omens. Ideas spread via X, TikTok, WeChat, like the curse through 1923 media. We ponder AI's future like 1920s people pondered the curse. But legacy is creative questions. Each post, video, a seed of meaning. Harmonizing balance like Tut blending Aten and Amun is how to leave an enduring mark. Curiosity turns ideas into creation, like Carter opening the tomb, like Cairo 2022 sharing wonders. What questions are you planting for the future? I lie on Arizona sand, stars twinkling like telling stories. The 1922 tomb discovery sparked global wonder. The Times London, Asahi Shimbun Tokyo, San Francisco Chronicle published gold mask images, inspiring Art Deco, Lotus designs on New York's Chrysler Building, Chanel fashion with Nile motifs. Films like The Mummy 1932, games, books, exhibitions at Metropolitan. Field Museum, Sydney 1979, Cairo 2022, Dubai 2025, Glasgow 2025 spread Tut's legacy. Nile culture saw pharaohs as eternal through Ka. 1922 made Tut an icon. Post-World War I, the world sought wonder. 2025, Glasgow's immersive experience brings Tut closer via virtual reality. Legacy is enduring stories, like Horus stars piercing darkness. The digital age, Instagram posts, TikTok videos fade fast, but meaningful stories last. Tut teaches me, though life is brief, a single deep mark endures. Meaning isn't in gold, but in questions we leave, like Tut's tomb inspiring global wonder. What story do you want to tell to last beyond time? I rest under Arizona stars, sand embracing my hands like time whispering. The curse, though an illusion, lives through 3 millennia, showing the power of curiosity. Tutankhamun teaches me, life is a dance of light and shadow, each moment building a legacy. When starting The Hidden Truth, I dreamed each episode would be a tomb of mysteries and stories. Curiosity is a flame that never fades, like Carter digging sand, like Tut healing the kingdom. The world of X, TikTok, YouTube, meaning lies in questions we ask, not answers. Tut's brief life left a tomb sparking global wonder. Let curiosity lead you to purpose, like Carter finding treasure. Each question is a lasting treasure. Close your eyes, dream of mysteries that inspire you, and live to pursue them. What mystery inspires you? Comment to share. Good night under ancient stars.